can't have it all set like that.
Welcome to SUPRS Live. It's the SUPRS 14th annual Billy Vukovich III Classic 100 presented by Supermodified Scorecard. And we are at Mesa Marin Raceway. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you here in sunny California. We're racing Supermodified Sim Racing, and we're the original Supermodified Sim Racing sanction. Started in 2004 as a way to bring back give back to the real super modified division. And part of that, the way we do that is with our races that remember those drivers that were lost in action while racing. And Billy Vukovich III was one of those. Billy, a great race car driver. The first only third generation racer to be named the rookie of the race for the Indianapolis 500-mile race, and just darn near unstoppable in the super modifieds, especially back in 1987. Billy was just a real phenomenal race car driver. But the best part is he was a great race car guy, but not just because of the Vukovich name, but he was just a genuine good human being. Tonight, you are going to enjoy the first live broadcast of this very special and very prestigious race, and we hope that you enjoy it as we talk a little bit more about Billy Vukovich III. Billy was a three-time starter of the Indianapolis 500-mile race and was on his way to the top, and then was killed in a CRA pavement sprint car race at Mesa Marin Speedway on November 25th, 1990. It was a huge loss for a guy that got a start in midgets, just like his great-grandfather did, or his grandfather's great racing grandfather did, and his father as well. His father also a super modified racer, just like son Billy Vukovich III. So he quickly moved through the ranks to the super modifieds and competed for famed super modified car builder Jim Belfiore before moving to larger, better-funded teams in California's Central Valley. He is a two-time winner of the prestigious Copper World Classic at Phoenix International Raceway, and no matter where and when he competed, was always a threat to win. In fact, in 1987, he won an incredible 12 of 17 races, including 7 consecutive super modified victories. That's why we're racing to remember the man who is just a wonderful human being. And tonight, a guy that knows how to get the job done, has done it 3 times in the past, one of 2 drivers that has won this race more than once, or at 3 times. He joins John Davidson as the only 3-time winner tonight. He could make history in Supers and become the first 4-time winner. He's already got history on his side with being the first back-to-back winner of this race. Steady Steve Callahan out of Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Steve, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome back to Mesa Marin, buddy. Winning the Fast Car Dash tonight. Turning in 4th quick time in time trials. Things are looking pretty good for your 4th Vukovich Classic, but what's it going to take to get the job done here tonight in this 100-lapper at Mesa Marin?
Yeah, thanks, Bob. Yeah, definitely had this one circled on the calendar. It's you just gonna have to be patient and keep the car under you. It's a long race, a lot could happen. Got a good starting spot. Try to take advantage of it, and the tires really wear out at the end, and any kind of damage at all, you definitely you slow down a lot that last 20 laps or so. So. Just like I said, going to try to keep it clean, keep it steady, and see what happens.
Steve, you've got your teammate Keith Powell on the front row with you. Keith has never won this race, although he has been running very strongly this season, second in points. How's it going to play out going into turn 1? What's going to happen down there with you two trying to keep the rest of the field behind you?
Well, hopefully, I can beat him down in there. Um, and we can just kind of go 1-2 for a little bit, and hopefully try to run off and hide from everyone, and then race it out amongst ourselves there towards the end. So, but there's no team orders. We race each other like doesn't matter if we're friends or not. We're competitors on the track. So we're just gonna try to get out there, and hopefully we can come out on top.
Well, best of luck here, Steve. Hopefully everything turns out the way you have it planned. And at 100 laps, after 100 laps, we may be talking to the first 4-time winner of the Vukovich Classic. Good luck out there in the CPR Motorsports Exide Battery 55.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob.
Steady Steve Callahan looking for his fourth. Other former winners, Bob Gangwer and Rob Warren in the field tonight. A guy that was looking awful strong in time trials was Carl Bonsai Becker, and he was second quick. Becker has been so close to winning this race before, but had problems in the dash tonight, and it's the same kind of problems that have kept him from being able to win the race. He has to be able to keep that car square coming off of turn 2 and off of the wall. With a NASCAR Heat game, the cars tend to push it off a lot. You won't see any caution flags during this particular race. So if you're used to watching a set of Corsa races or iRacing or R Factor 2 or any of the other racing titles that aren't quite as old as NASCAR Heat, it'll be a little bit different. One thing to watch for tonight is the wings moving up and down. Just like real super modifieds, although not the West Coast super modifieds, the East Coast super modifieds, the wings go up and down, down on the straightaways to reduce drag and create downforce, up in the corners when the speed's slow, only the very slightest, and then down they go when they come out of the next turn. And you'll be able to see that with the SUPRS mod tonight. All of our mods built in-house for NASCAR Heat. We don't race other people's mods. We build our own. And excited to be able to bring this race to you for the first time ever tonight. We are getting ready to go here with the Billy Vukovich III Classic. And before we do that, we want to look at the points. And it's not a huge deal because Rob Warren pretty much has the points season sewn up, and but the battle behind him is still awfully close, with Bob Gamer, Steve Callahan, and Kyle Clark in the top 5. Nelson Rodriguez and Carl Becker have been going at it tooth and nail in 6th and 7th positions. Keep your eyes on those two drivers tonight, Becker and Rodriguez. Rodriguez struggling a little bit out there, so we'll see how he does in this 100-lap feature at Mesa Marin. So the Billy Vukovich III Classic 100 at Mesa Marin, presented by Supermodified Scorecard. You can check them out online on their Facebook page, facebook.com/Supermodified Scorecard. And if you get a